Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Sue for the Soul Tarot. Today we're going to get into a pick a card. I haven't done one of these in a minute, so I'm excited, but at the same time, I don't know how this is going to go. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. A lot of the time, things will resonate for those people that are present during the time of the live videos, but I don't know how much this resonates for a larger collective of people out there. So just kind of keep that in mind. And if you can attend the lives, I encourage you to do so. It's more of a likelihood that I will pick up on your energy. Or there's more of a likelihood that I will pick up on your energy. Sorry. But anyways, I don't want to keep on rambling on and on and on. So in this pick a pile, we're just asking and answering the question, what unexpected news wants to pop up in your life? And we're going to go into advice, okay? As in maybe how should you approach this? So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute here to pick your pile. All right. I'm going to start with pile 1. I'm going to put these other piles to the side. All right. For those that picked pile 1, I feel like the majority of you guys are my more introverted or shyer group. But let's just see how this goes. All right. What unexpected news is going to pop up for pile 1? What unexpected news will pop up for pile 1? What unexpected news wants to pop up for pile 1? Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Earth in the reversed. The Strength card. The Magician in the reverse. The Tower card. And the Fool. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So let's get the bad news out of the way first. Okay. This is a pile that may have been struggling with self-image And this has become manifest in your physical life for a lot of you, and that you may also have been struggling financially. And it's because you have lacked self-confidence. You know, you do need self-confidence. You need to believe in yourself in order for you to go after these higher goals, to go after that leadership position so you can get paid what you can bring to the table. Okay, because I feel like this pile is very skilled, okay, especially when it comes to mental skills. This is a smart pile, but you undermine yourself a lot. You keep ideas to yourself. You're hesitant to share. But you guys inwardly are big dreamers. And your inner world is expansive. This is a pile that can write these amazing books describing worlds within worlds, you know, as something I want to say. You guys can describe a reality that most people have never imagined. You know, you can go very far in your imagination, but you're not sharing it. And you're not sharing your creative ideas. You're keeping all of that to yourself, and it's only been affecting you. As well as the people around you who have to go and show up every day of their lives without ever being able to get the chance of experiencing what you have to show them, or what you're able to show them. You know, and maybe it's because you haven't found your platform. Maybe it's because you haven't found a way to express yourself outwardly, you know. But it takes courage to take that step, to find out. So, pile one, I guess you could say the unexpected bad news that wants to pop up for you today is that the universe does see you're keeping a lot of your ideas to yourself. But these ideas you're meant to share. You're meant to elaborate. If you were to do that, you may find you'll suffer less within your own body, within your own mind. Because sometimes I feel like pile one, you have a hard time just functioning on the day-to-day. You may feel like you don't know how to be normal. And it's because you're not living true to yourself. Anyways, I guess the good news, quote unquote, is that there is this new beginning that wants to come in for you. For some of you, this is an opportunity for love. Pile 1, you may have felt rejected. You may have felt as if no one's really interested in you, for you. But there may be somebody here that kind of likes how you're more timid or you're shy. Maybe they find that cute. Somebody here may want to get to know you in regards to love. But because you're so closed off and in your own world, this person may not be so sure you're going to accept their offer. I feel like this is a small offer. This is like, hey, do you want to go out sometime? You know, you want to go for a coffee or you want to go for a movie. I feel like this person, if this is in regards to love, is somebody that's just kind of down for whatever you're comfortable with, because this person, I feel like, is more comfortable with themselves, with maybe more so with their masculine energy. And they can kind of just be okay with most situations. But this person knows, okay, that you're more reserved or you're more hesitant, that you're more likely to pull away if you're uncomfortable. So I do feel like the ball is in your court in regards to picking a venue, in regards to choosing the atmosphere of this first date. For a lot of you, though, I also feel like this is in regards to money. I think there is this new opportunity that wants to come in for you unexpectedly. In regards to improving your circumstances, in regards to your career or your job. Because I feel like for Pile 1, you may not be the most comfortable at your job or on your career path or in your career. Maybe you're just kind of going along with whatever you think you should do with these social or societal expectations or familial expectations of you and the role you're meant to play or fall into. But here is this opportunity for you to delve into or to tap into your creative side. Do you feel like this is something that you're more likely to enjoy? However, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's this promise of money just kind of rolling in, you know. This may be like a side hustle for you, or a side job, or this could be just a project you have going on simultaneously with your day job, but it's a platform, or it's a medium, it's an outlet for you to express yourself, so you can start to feel more like yourself. Let's pull a few more cards here. And go a layer deeper. And see how you will react to this new opportunity. Because I feel like it's pulling you towards this. How will you react? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands in reverse. So, what I feel is that Pile 1 initially, you are going to be over the moon with this new opportunity. This looks promising. This is a wish fulfillment, Ten of Cups. Right? This is, wow, like, I never thought at all that this would be possible. But with every rise comes a fall. With every gain comes a loss. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. It does mean that you have to leave something behind. Something behind that means a whole lot to you. Maybe it's something you didn't realize meant a lot to you until it becomes no longer part of your day-to-day reality. Until it becomes just gone from your life completely. Perhaps even destroyed. And you may feel like you're blaming yourself. That this is all my fault, that I did this. That my job caused, I don't know, maybe a family to fall apart for some of you. This opportunity caused my relationship to fall apart. Ten of Wands, this is a lot more work than I anticipated. And now I'm back to square one. Now I feel alone. So it is a very challenging adjustment. Okay, it's not easy. But this is a new opportunity for you. For you to start anew. For you to be who you're meant to be in this life. This kind of reminds me of not that I would know from experience or anything like that, but it just reminds me of stories about celebrities before they make it big and then after they make it big, you know. The ones that make it starting from the bottom, you know, and it may have been a struggle in the beginning, but maybe some of them had friends, or it was somewhat more fun, or even if they weren't real friends, it was like looking back or just in retrospect, they didn't realize that those moments before the success were some of the best moments of their life. You know, because rising to the top comes with a lot of extra work, extra responsibilities. It seems like a burden. It doesn't feel freeing at all some days. But at the same time, if you're doing it right, if you're being who you're meant to be, maybe you wouldn't change it for the world. But maybe it's just a burden no one else can understand, that no one else can comprehend. Okay, so let's pull romance angels for love, because I did say for some of you I did see new love. What's happening here? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I don't know why I said that, so I don't know why I said it like that. Reconciliation. You may have somebody trying to apologize. And maybe after they've hurt you, for some of you. Bottom of the deck, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. So you may find also, I'm getting something else for some of you as well. For some, it may be someone from the past that you're reconciling with, or somebody that you're currently with. Okay? That you will be reconciling with. Sorry. And what I mean by that is, instead of somebody that you're in separation with right now and in the future going to reconcile with, you may find that this is a new person that comes into your life, but through these ups and downs, through these hurdles, while you're trying to pursue this dream of yours, you may find you will have a falling out with that new person. But there may be a reconciliation in the future with that same new person. Okay? Anyways, let's pull an advice card here for pile 1. What advice, Spirit, do you have for those resonating with pile 1 about this unexpected news? Okay. We have Man and Heather. What I've learnt as a traveler is to open every door, to kiss the sun every morning and fall in love in the summers more. Meditate with lepidolite for serenity and compassion, and that is the image. So with this, I feel like the advice is you have to take a chance. You have to see where this new door opens to, where this new opportunity leads, because you don't want to live in regret. You want to see how far you can go. You want to push the envelope. That's part of living, my friend. Okay? All right. That is it for pile 1. Let's move on to pile 2. I had to refrain from pulling a whole bunch of cards. And that is a challenge for me sometimes. Anyways, okay. They want me to pull one more card though, so I will pull one more card. Let's pull what challenging emotions are you working through at this time for pile 1 before I go to pile 2. What challenging emotions is pile 1 working through? Okay. We have sweetness. I feel like with this, it's vulnerability. It's love. It's expressing the sweetness inside of you. Pile 1, you are very sweet. But you push people away. Part of it is because maybe some of you believe that no one else can be as sweet as you. No one else is as soft as you are. And maybe you feel a little embarrassed for being that sweet. But you're just who you're meant to be. Okay? All right. Moving on now to pile 2. Thank you, pile 1. If you resonated with that, please please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel or following me on my TikTok. Okay. All right. So now we are on pile 2. What unexpected news will be popping up for pile 2? Okay. All right, we have this shell here. Pile 2, I could tell already just by the shell that you guys have weathered quite a few storms. And I can feel, pile 2, that I don't know, maybe you're looking to the past, maybe feeling nostalgic, maybe hesitant about moving forward, maybe feeling as if there's nothing else for you to look forward to, like what else is there for you in this lifetime? Have you exhausted all your outlets? Is this as far as you can go? What could possibly be ahead for pile 2? All right. I'm going to take a sip of tea real quick. Okay. Pile 2. What unexpected news will pile 2 experience? Unexpected news popping up for pile 2. Unexpected news for pile 2. On the deck, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. These hands. The way these hands look definitely tell a story. So those that have chosen pile 2, a lot of you have experienced a lot of challenges in your life. Okay, you guys have weathered storms. Let's see. We have the Temperance card, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. For pile 2, this unexpected news revolves around you having to let go. I feel like this is letting go so you can feel again. But there is something that's going to revisit you from the past, if not someone that is going to be revisiting you from the past. For some of you, that's impossible, you might say, because maybe that person that's on your mind, or that person that you have been struggling to let go, has already passed from this world. And in that case, maybe it's a dream that resurfaces for you. Reminding you of this person. This person was in a lot of pain. This person cries out for your help, pile 2. Whether dead or alive. Pile 2, you've numbed yourself emotionally. You felt so much pain that you've become numb to it. And it's hard for you to function. You just do it, but barely feeling alive. Pile 2, what's unexpected for you is that you are meant to feel alive again with this Temperance card. That something is calling you to feel, to heal. But this feeling is foreign to you. Maybe it's a feeling you haven't felt in a long time. Again, maybe it was triggered by a memory. Maybe you come across somebody that reminds you of someone from your past. King of Pentacles, you feel very sure of who you think you are. But something is calling you to reevaluate, to change your perspective. Something is telling you to look back on the person that you once were. This Knight of Pentacles. Somebody that was so full of life and was eager to find what else was out there. The treasures that lie ahead. Maybe you lost a companion. Maybe you lost a dear friend. Pile 2. And maybe you ask yourself, was this all worth it? Maybe you live with the guilt and shrug it off, saying that you can't change it. Pile 2, you may feel called to, again, just revisit someone. Perhaps visit a grave site even. Someone's headstone. Someone does not want you to forget. The bad news is that it's going to hurt to revisit the situation from the past. But the good news is you're going to be able to feel your emotions again. Maybe you're going to shed tears, and you're going to be able to finally release this pain that's just been buried deep inside of you. Okay, let's pull a few more cards here for pile 2. How will you take this unexpected news coming from the past or stemming from the past? Pile 2. How will you take this? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Devil in the reverse. There's a wide range of emotions about this situation. It's not only a touchy subject, but it's a very complex subject to unpack. There's anger, there's rage. At who? At them? At you? At the situation? At fate? At the injustice of this situation? at something that you can't change. I feel like pile 2, even though you resist having to really confront this, to fully process this, it will keep coming for you until you finally do. Maybe it's been hard to accept this guilt that you may have felt, pile 2. Maybe it's been hard for you to accept a lot of other things about this past situation. But someone on the other side, or someone from your past, needs you to accept what's happened in order to also be at peace. Because you guys keep fighting, even in the astral. And it's something that you both have to live with every day. So, pile 2, you might be doing yourself a disservice by not accepting. It's a lot to unpack emotionally. It's a lot to heal. And this won't be an overnight thing. This will be years. But the moment you start, there will be this feeling of liberation. Temperance card. There will be this feeling of mental freedom. Like there's been a weight lifted, that there's one less thing to hold within your mind. Let's pull an advice card. They're telling me to pull, I don't know why, okay, but they're telling me to pull a Romance Angels card. I know this isn't about, I don't feel like it's about romance, about this situation particularly, but who knows what else wants to come to the fore here. What does pile 2 need to know about this situation? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Also, what wants to come out is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, You experience more love in your present moments. It's time to stop any bad habits that you may have started because of this, because you needed to cope with this. Stop holding on. Stop holding on to excuses also. It's only doing you a disservice. Let's pull advice. Can we get advice for pile 2 and this unexpected news? Ritual of water. The druids bless your aura with a protective ring, whispering prayers over water and holy springs. Let the waters cleanse your heart. Carry Larimar crystal for happy confidence and clear communication. And that is the image here. So I feel like this is let your emotions flow. Let yourself heal. Feel it to heal it. Let this go. There's a lot of fear in letting this go completely. Maybe there is some fear of peace too, ironically enough. Once all the noise clears from your mind, once all the worries about this go, what will be in front of me? What will my life look like? Who will I be? How will this change me? You're overthinking it. Letting this go will allow yourself and this person from the past to finally be free. Pile 2. Okay, I'm going to pull one more, and it's the emotion that you're struggling with the most. Pile 2, what emotions are you struggling with that you have to work on the most? Reflection. I guess that's not really an emotion, but they're definitely telling you that pile 2, that's something that you got to work on. Okay. And also this mirroring as well. In order to forgive, you have to see yourself in another. Maybe you have to see yourself in that person in order to truly understand them, to understand why they did what they did. Or why this dynamic was the way it was. Okay? All right. So that is for pile 2. Let's move on finally to pile 3. Pile 2, that was heavy. So I am going to clear the air. Thank you, pile 2. If you resonated with this, I encourage you to hit the like button and maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot, or if you're watching this live on TikTok, maybe hit the follow button if you have not already, and join the Soul Fam. Okay. We're here. We've made it. We're about to do pile 3. Sorry, I had to take a sip of tea. I almost said a sip of wine. Pile 3, maybe you guys drink wine, or maybe you guys like to drink alcohol. I don't know. Bourbon? Whiskey? What's your poison? Doesn't have to be. Okay, pile 3. What unexpected news will be popping up for you? I feel pile 3, this is truly unexpected for you. Truly unexpected. Mysterious pile 2. Pile 3, I feel like some of you here have definitely had your fair share of fights. Some of you have really been in some real fights. Like I'm talking about showing hands, you know, and laying them down. And certainly some people have on you as well. Okay, for whatever reason, the first thing that comes to my mind is a boxer that has like a bandage wrapped around his head. Okay, these are pile 3, my wounded warriors. Pile 3 are my wounded warriors. It doesn't literally have to mean that you've physically been in a ring, physically had like fights with people, but maybe not all of you, but definitely some of you. If not, that's metaphorical, for you guys have definitely fought your way to where you are today. Okay, pile 3. My wounded warriors, pile 3. What unexpected news will be popping up for pile 3? Do one more shuffle here. What unexpected news will be popping up for pile 3? Let's get that all in frame here. Move this over a little bit. I'll move this down even. Okay. A lot of shifting, a lot of shuffling here. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Paws. This bug is to make my fortune. He continued with a triumphant smile. to reinstate me in my family possessions. Is it any wonder, then, that I prize it? Okay. I feel for my pile 3 that you guys are people that have gone at it alone. I feel for my pile 3s that probably even at a young age, you guys have been paving your own path. Perhaps it's because you've had little to no guidance for some, or you're just a very independent spirit. And maybe your parents were just too busy to pay attention. And maybe for some of you, you didn't really mind that. My truly independent spirits here, you may have not minded. You probably didn't like being micromanaged anyway. And for those people that have had little to no guidance, and it wasn't because your parents were necessarily out there super busy with their career making money, but because they just were not the best parents, I think that you guys made do with what you had, and that you guys are okay with that. But I feel more of the energy of the people that are truly independent. Okay, so let's see what unexpected news is coming up for you. 4 of Paws, 8 of Candles, 6 of Candles, 3 of Paws. What unexpected news is popping up for pile 3? Huh. Well, for my pile 3s, I feel like there's nothing you feel you aren't prepared for. Pile 3s, you guys, I feel, are either well read or well educated, or just people that are constantly seeking out information. Pile 3, I really feel as if you are kind of creating this wall between you and the outside world, or between you and things you feel that don't belong in your space. And I just feel like what you're not prepared for is change. despite the fact that you feel you can be prepared on a whim for it all, ironically, you're not really prepared, at least emotionally, for change. Pile 3, you like to go on your own terms. You like to go at your own time. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Also, pile 3, some of you may like cats, or you may be a cat person, or you may have a cat. Or perhaps just a small pet. How will pile 3 react to this unexpected news? The Lovers in the reverse, the Justice card in the reverse. The 8 of Pentacles. The 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups in reverse. Under that, I wanted to peep out here was the 9 of Cups. Of course, with pile 3, we have 3 of Paws, the 3 of Wands, and we have the Lovers card, the card that represents Gemini, which rules the 3rd house. Just the energy of 3s are here. And 3 can represent cycles. Pile 3. I feel like there is unexpected challenges that are ahead, that wait ahead, that you cannot avoid. There are changes and there are challenges that you cannot avoid. And there is this tendency to shrug it off and say you're fine. And this attitude of just getting back to work, trying to act as if this is business as usual. Even when you've experienced injustice, even when your world turns upside down. With the Lovers in the reverse, there may be some kind of third-party interference. It may be for a different reason for all of you, but there's definitely some kind of outside force that is fated to intervene. Maybe this is what's unexpected for you. Justice in reverse. This could mean separation or divorce for some. For some of you, this outside force could be an authority figure. It could be a parent for some of you. Maybe not approving of this relationship. For those that are young, this is maybe not approving of like a marriage or a more serious commitment. And having to go separate ways because of it. Or this is just an outside force larger than yourself that causes the shift and change. We also have 2 8s here. Again, I just feel like cycles, karma, karmic situations is here. Unfortunately, this has been a pattern, or this will unexpectedly be a pattern that repeats itself over and over again. And 3 of Wands, it's feeling as if you have to start over again, as if you have to turn your back on the situation and you're forced to move forward and face the unknown, which is something that you just really don't want to do. Let's see what else happens here. Let's pull from this love and romance deck for pile 3 about this. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Bottom of the deck, past life relationship. You have known each other before. There is this longing to have what you can't have. Or in other words, wanting what you can't have. And it's challenging because it's the only thing you want. It's addicting, even. Maybe it's someone in particular that you keep going back to, that you keep thinking about. Maybe this is a guilty pleasure. Maybe it's hidden from the world. Maybe it's even hidden from you at times. But in your heart of hearts, there may be a secret passion you have. And I feel like this hits you so hard you don't want to go through with it again. or you don't want to experience it again, or you would like to control the outcome by controlling yourself. Some of you may resort to spending money on beautiful things, spending money on yourself, on beautifying yourself, beautifying your space. And maybe it makes you feel good for a little bit. Maybe it really does detract from the pain. Maybe you really are able to forget until you look in the mirror and you're forced to remember. So, what emotion are you going to be most challenged with working on here in regards to this unexpected news? Mystery in reverse. Stop. I'm hearing parallel universe. There is this difficulty here when it comes to transforming this thought process. There is this need to know why that you feel. And as long as you can't figure it out, you might feel the need to go back, even when you tell yourself no. What you have to emotionally work on the most about this unexpected news is that you don't need to know everything. You don't have control of everything. Sometimes things happen just because that's just what's meant to happen. There's nothing that you could have done. There's nothing you could have fixed. Okay, let's pull advice. Advice for pile 3. Advice for pile 3. Perfect. Trust the journey. You once wished to be where you're standing in life now. Look back and reflect on the journey you traveled, how far your heart has carried you through. Hug an oak tree and it will grant you your deepest wish. So we have trust the journey. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. You don't have to solve every mystery. You don't have to know why. You don't have to know what that person's up to. You don't have to know how you could have changed and rearranged things to make things work the way you wanted it to. The whole point is that it wasn't supposed to. But can you let that go? Okay, thanks pile 3. If you resonated with this, please, I encourage you to hit the like button and maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel, Suit for the Soul Tarot, or maybe if you're watching this live, hit the follow button and join the Soul Fam here. But guys, I will be ending this pick a pile reading, and I will be posting this again on YouTube for those that want to rewatch it, or if you weren't able to be here for the pick a pile process, so you have a chance at doing that. It's just going to take me a minute to upload it, but it will be there, so keep checking. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.